Hello, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I'm your host, Shayde. In the last episode, Emma already had the tower set up for us. We were going to go talk to her, but I decided that before we do that, we're just going to take a look around real quick. And check out a few spots, like the diner and stuff like that, before we talk to her, see if we can find those other two missing pages. And in last episode, they were talking about the old gods of Asgard. And if you guys like music that's like them, if you guys actually went and checked it out, there's a lot of other like bands and stuff out there that are like based off of like Norse stuff and like Viking culture and whatnot and what have you. Actually, one of the bands I'm actually wearing a T-shirt of right now is Amonomarth. I don't know if you can see this with the camera, but I'm actually wearing an Amonomarth T-shirt right now. Totally unintentional, but I just, after watching the episode, wait, is that a page up there? I think that's a page. That looks like a page from here. It is a page. I'm glad that I went back. This gate does open. Okay. Okay, well, we missed one page. Fire is really bright. So, let's go over and check, like, the few other things over here, over this way. See if, find a page over there. It'd be really easy for me to, like, miss a page. But the fact that there's only one more for me to pick up. Hopefully it's over, like, this way. Maybe we can find it. Because last time we came out this way, there were pages out here. So, I'd rather be thorough and not miss one. Because they're really elaborating on the story with the pages. Okay, well, it doesn't look like see anything flickering out in that distance. We know if we go out that way, that the darkness will like consume us, because that's like the end of the where we're supposed to be. Aha. Hi there. I was gonna say I lost the other one. There you are. It doesn't do as much damage as some of the other guns, but it does have a really high rate of fire, and I like that. Is this a page? Just ammo and stuff over here. Right here's the mine. Like, part of me doesn't really want to go in there because there were spiders and stuff in there last time, but we can find what we need. It's in there. Then I'm gonna go in here. Oh, no, it's blocked off. Okay, so we can't even go in there this time. So I guess all we have to do is go back and talk to Emma. Because I don't think there was any other place that we could go, other than like in the rooms. Oh, hi. Weird. Shouldn't be here, should they? I guess there isn't any lights or anything, so I guess they could show up. Whoa! I didn't even see him there. Jesus.
Yeah, thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
I appreciate it. You took a big
Like her
chance
too.
doing that. You okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, it's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers?
Taking?
I think they did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
But I got the keys from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
Fair enough. You seem calmer now.
I tried freaking out. It didn't do much good for me. I guess you get used to the craziest stuff.
Good for you.
Plus, I figured I'd take the edge off, you know?
Mm-hmm. Those herbal supplements are pretty good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to try to explain things to you now since you're calmer, but maybe this isn't the best time after all.
Oh, shit, yeah. Better not get all metaphysical on me now. Seriously, I'm like 2 sentences away from thinking how we could all be like atoms on God's skin or something.
Or figments of somebody's imagination?
Wow. I'm just gonna try to chill out and not think about that or getting murdered or anything, if you're cool with that.
Gotcha.
So, she's stoned. She went and got high. I mean, if you've been murdered twice, I mean, I'm not gonna nitpick you on that one. Ooh, flashbang. Thank you. Always use a few more of those. Okay, so now like we have to fix up the power so that way she doesn't get hurt. Ooh, hi. Yeah, there's a lot of you. Yeah, all those dudes are pretty much lined up there. Thanks, easy targets. I would really like to find a place to heal though. That would be nice. So we're gonna click the power on. I mean, I think that would have been done before anyways. No, can't. Okay, yeah. Okay, so all the power's back on. I mean, I kind of mentioned that before. I was like, hey, the power's not on, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we can find the heal up. Awesome. We're going to do that right now. So I don't like having just 1 bar of health. There we go. Did I check what that page was? No, I didn't. We're missing just one. A splitter.
The Anderson brothers should probably have been in a facility somewhere, despite their tendency to escape from such places. It could be argued that they had no business being on tour, considering their condition. Their lives mostly revolved around the laundry list of ailments and their endless quest for liquor. But Barry Wheeler managed them now. And whatever else they might say about Barry, he knew how to make things happen. And honestly, it wasn't like the Andersons were the most difficult clients he ever had.
Okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, they're probably like, what, 80s, 90s? However old they are, they're old men. You know, and if they just want to go out on tour and play their music and get drunk, I mean, so be it. And they're brothers, and I think they're the only family that they have, so, I mean, why not? Not have a good time and go out playing music and doing what you love. No reason not to. Rather than being cooped up in some facility for the rest of your life. I'd rather be out on tour doing stuff like that.
Okay. I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's a relief. Here's the keys that you needed.
Hope she doesn't die this time.
Hey, I have to tell you, at the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured. Want to talk about what happened at the diner?
There was this guy from the observatory, and he just attacked the poor dude, smashed his face into the tabletop a bunch of times. It was horrible. I didn't know that he was gonna do that. I swear. And I just ran. I just left him there. I didn't even try to help.
There was nothing you could have done. It's not your fault.
Well, he's dead in that motel room now, so excuse me if I feel pretty shitty about it anyway.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I just didn't want to get involved. I have this tendency to just drop everything and run. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I didn't even call the cops. I'm such a coward.
If you'd called the cops, we'd have dead cops. He's not human. Do you understand? It's not your fault.
But I could have tried to stop him.
Believe me, if you had, you'd be dead. You seem to be doing a little better now.
Yeah, I guess it just got easier once I got this thing off my chest. I just feel so guilty about it, especially because I didn't pick up on any of the warning signs. I just really liked hanging out with him, you know? He was smart and charming and funny and hot. The way you could be, I guess.
I guess.
What's the deal with this guy
Ouch.
anyway? He looks like you, he uses your name. Why does he do this stuff?
I'm not sure myself. Maybe he's just evil or my dark half. He does a lot of the stuff I'm trying really hard to get away from. Things that just messed up my life.
I guess all those murders don't help either.
Yeah, I could do without the murders and the end of the world. Listen, I need to get going.
Yeah, go. I think I'm good now. I hope.
Good luck. If it all goes well, maybe this is the last time we meet like this.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Just keep those lights on, okay?
Yeah. I don't want her to die this time. I really don't, because I like her. Okay, there's a flare gun. No page, though. I think the page is just for an enemy, though. I don't think it's like a storyline-based thing. So, I don't think we're going to be missing much, and I really don't want to go totally all over searching for it. If it was in one of these rooms, it's fine, but it's not, so I'm really not overly worried about it. Like, yeah, I would like to collect all the pages, but I'm not gonna go hunting it down, figuring out where it is. I think I might have missed it earlier on anyways, so. But we got the gist. Let's just continue on.
The fate of countless individuals hangs in the balance, threatened by the machinations of the Herald of Darkness. And yet, for a moment, the Champion of Light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment,
Good.
it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this.
Good, we saved her. Yay! That's what I've been wanting to do. Wanting to save her. I didn't like that she died twice. Even if this is all just like a falsity created, still.
Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in equal measure. Soon, he knows, he will have what he needs.
Now we'll get the last piece of the weapon. Last piece of the thing that we have to do to escape.
You. I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
Uh-huh. Shotgun ammo. Don't want the shotgun. Good on ammo.
Thanks for tuning in for the second part of our interview with Serena Valdivia and award-winning photographer Alice Wake. Now, Alice, we were talking about your husband, Alan Wake. Is that a sore subject for you?
Well, a little bit. Of course it is. The way I see it, we had our good times and our bad times, and on the whole, we had a lot of good times. He really made me happy.
Oh.
I don't mind being reminded of him.
So you're over him?
I don't know if I'll ever be that, entirely. I still think about him every day, literally. I still find myself hoping for... Well, sometimes I think I see him just standing somewhere, watching me. I think most people who lose someone they love experience things like that. But on the whole, I'm doing all right. 2 years is a long time to adjust, and I'm not really the type to wallow in the negative.
Well, I know there are a lot of stories about Alan. He seemed to have something of a wild streak.
That's not really what our show is about, though.
Look, all that stuff really gets blown out of proportion. He had his problems, but it's really frustrating for me because people like to talk. They love to tell these crazy stories, and they never really knew him at all.
Well, the character he created, Alex Casey, is a household name. The books still continue to sell. There's been talk of a TV series, a movie, a video game. Must be nice to know that his work is still being appreciated by so many readers.
Yes, of course, but I don't really deal with the business side. I leave that to Alan's agent.
That would be Barry Wheeler? Actually, I just interviewed him. He's currently in the music business.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also Alan's best friend. Do you two keep in touch? Or?
We talk regularly. Like I said, he handles the business side.
I think we should talk about her film.
Yes, of course, you're right. I'm Eddie Rodman, talking to Alice Wake and Serena Valdivia, and we'll be right back.
Oh, poor Alice. Sounds like she's having a really hard time. But, ooh. I mean, it doesn't sound like she's done too bad for herself. Nope, I don't think so. Thanks. See you later. That's all she wrote for you. Did you not? Ow, 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 ow. How about you not, sir? Thank you. God, where are they all coming from? Jesus. Way more of them than I thought there were. There were one I put down, now there was like 2 more. Click these on, shall we?
Very good. I believe we're ready to look into the sky.
Right there, Doctor.
And you're gonna throw that over there. No angsty. Yeah, we got it. Thanks. That's cool, but I need this. I'll top off that ammo. We're a little hurt. Some more health. So, hopefully here, get some more health. Hit me with a tire. What a jerk. Oh, Jesus. How many rounds do I have to put in this guy? God. I feel like I'm playing like Resident Evil 5. That's a lot. As much as I'm enjoying this, it kind of has lost a little bit of that feeling of horror. Like, it's still a horror story, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have that gripping, intense air about it that a horror game has. I feel like it's lost a little bit of that. I'm not saying that's bad. It's good. I really enjoy this. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. I like it a lot. Just, it doesn't have that intense horror aspect. It's more horror-themed, action-paced. Ooh. And they're dropping shipping containers now. Thanks for that. I guess I can't go up that way. I have to go up this way. And it's gonna break all the lights, too. Like it did before. Yeah. those guys. Didn't take any damage there. Very nice. Now, I think I'll have enough pages to actually open this up. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. This is an AA-12. When it said combat shotgun, I was expecting like maybe like a Saiga or something like that. I wasn't expecting a full-on like AA-12. Oh yeah. That is badass. Thank you. That is dope. I'm more excited to have this than you guys know. I love this thing. It's no doubt like my favorite shotgun, so we got a page here. Awesome. I definitely wanted to come back this way because I wanted to check for pages because I don't want to miss any, like I've said before, because I feel like it's adding a lot to the story. Okay, so we got some flashbangs there and some ammo. That's good. Could you move around the truck, please? Check if there was something over here. I didn't think I saw anything, but okay. So we're going to run back down a little bit here and check and see if we can find anything. As far as pages go. Whoa. Excuse you. That's a lot of dudes. Oh yeah. I don't even really need to aim. Just aim in their general direction. Dusted every single one of those guys. That was awesome. What is that down there? I don't know what that is. I think that's a sign right by the gate. For now. Just grab some of that. I forgot what was in here. Oh yeah, that was the hunting rifle. I'm just gonna open it up. I'm not gonna take it, but I'm just gonna open it. I don't think there was any more pages or anything over here. No? Okay. Yeah, I think we're good to go. I think I just really wanted to make sure. Blam, blam. Oh man, this thing's awesome. I love this. Oh, looks like we can just go up these stairs. We'll just do that. I don't think I've actually ever gone up these stairs before. I think I've just always like breezed past them. So, just head up to the top. My sinuses are killing me. My nose hurts because it just like feels so stuffed up. I've been really stuffy too. Oh, this is her car. That's where the thing was. It was in her car. I see, like, I thought I saw like a pool of darkness over here. What the hell? No? Okay. Let's just head on inside then.
Come on in.
Now, okay. We're good. We're good. I want to check out those pages.
This act of creation is exhilarating and frightening. Subtext and symbols loom eager to take effect. Causality and consequence become domino chains that stretch into infinity. The more fundamental the change, the more unpredictable the variables become. Reality is too complex to control completely. Ordinary questions become meaningless. Who created who? What is really real? Everything is as real as everything else. You learn to let go of the things you can't control and go with the flow, or go insane.
It's a good way to kind of look at life. You just, you know, stop looking at all the crap that you have no control over and just go. So we've got almost all the pages. The only one that we're missing is this one, New Reality Fragment 3.
The man before Dr. Meadows was handsome and slick. He moved with lazy confidence and didn't bother to pretend that he wasn't staring at her. She didn't mind, at first. Then the man flicked open the knife and shoved her out of the control room so she wouldn't hear the signal, whatever it was. Outside, she pulled her lab coat closed and thought about running. She didn't. She didn't think she'd get very far. Not from him. She never was entirely sure why he spared her.
Okay. Well, lords and ladies, that is all the time that we have for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you at the journey's end.